What's up, boys? Just my 2 cents here again. I know I said I wasn't going to go live again this week, so I guess that just makes me a big fucking liar. But here I am again, pre-gaming for UFC 299, 3 weeks in a row. What's going on, man? Hope y'all are doing well, enjoying the weekend. The fights start in less than 3 hours, man, so figured I'd just get up in here, talk some more shit, smoke a bowl, see if anybody wants to come in. I'll do a couple quick shout outs and then I'll drop the link. Anybody new to the channel, please subscribe, smash the like button if you like what you hear. These are the only other social media platforms you can find me on. Big shout out and salute to the Dome, the best group chat in the whole wide world. I will drop the link in the Dome as always these past couple weeks since I've started doing this pregame. Anyone from the Dome is welcome to grab the link and jump in the stream. So shout out to y'all, man. Best of luck. Also, shout out and salute to my dude, Aaron the Dog. Make sure y'all subscribe to his YouTube channel, Aaron the Dog MMA and Movie Trivia, and check out his UFC breakdown show every Wednesday at 10 p.m. You can find Aaron, yours truly, a rotating cast of characters. Lou Betcha made a fucking appearance this past week. It was a great episode, so shout out to them. Check it out. Shout out to my dude Big Show Picks for this dope overlay. Shout out to him, the boys at Pub, and a big old shout out to the boys on the Locker Room Talk podcast. Big Show, Mills, Billy. Your boy has been blessed to be the latest full-time member of that show. So let's fucking go, boys. Had a great week this past week with the parlays and made another one and hoping to hit another one. So let's fucking go. Also, man, I don't know why more people don't sign up for this contest, but you can do it at pubsportsradio.com. Just put your picks in like you will on Tapology. If you're the best, you win $100. But just so everybody knows, anybody new to the channel that might hear this, I'd be stunned if anyone new stopped by, but anything I say is just my opinions. If anyone happens to agree with me, cool, but these are not the opinions necessarily of anyone but myself. So those are the shout outs. And yeah, I'm going to drop the link. If Moyes or anyone else in the Dome wants to come through, I'll also put it in the Locker Room Talk group chat. If any of those boys want to come through, they are welcome as well. All right, there it is. And there. Damn it. Always something. What is this? All right. I see you, big boys. Give me 1 second. Well, that didn't take long. Gentlemen, here we go. For the third week in a row, I think this is 3 in a row. I am very lucky to be joined by my favorite Norwegian and the owner of the carousel. I am very curious to see who Moyes thinks might be riding that old thing this week. But hell, I done introduced him enough. You know the man, you love him, or you better. But here he is. Big Moyes, what's going on, my dude?
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Your volume is low.
My volume is low. What about now? Is it better now or what?
Let me turn up my speakers because my headphones are only. That's the problem. My speakers are only on 10%.
Great.
There he is. That is the soothing sounds of Moyes audio. What's up, dude?
Well, welcome back to the channel.
Thank you.
Another 2 cent stream. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for
Waiting for
you.
you.
Let's go. Let's start. I'm kind of saturated. My mind is kind of saturated. We've been having, great MMA and boxing content the last 2 days. So, you know, so
Dude, yeah, it's been kind of an overload, man. A lot of crazy shit.
yeah,
Had Joshua and Ganu last night. I definitely have some shit to say about that, and I imagine you might too. So, um, I do. I guess we should just start it right there, man. Like that's the thing I've been thinking about the most the last few hours, and what I've been talking about the most today on the timeline shit. So, I'm
yeah,
assuming you saw the fight.
yeah. I'm. You know what? I usually don't watch boxing, but this event was very good. And lots of entertaining fights. So the matchmaking was good. Lots of finishes, draws. Um, Kind of funny when Nick Ball got a knockdown at 10-8. The odds for the draw didn't even move for my bookie, so I just played the draw and won. So very happy about that. But
Nice, dude. That's sick.
then we have the main event. Yeah, I didn't expect that. I expected Joshua to establish range and finish him late. But that was very quick, very quick.
Yeah, that was wild, dude. So just to answer Bo's question real quick, and to just piggyback off of what you said, dude, I do think it was a pretty good event, and I thought that co-main event was good too. Zhang and Parker was a good fight. It was pretty entertaining. I think I scored it a draw or maybe 7-5 Zhang because I thought he won the round after the knockdown. I thought he won two. So originally I'd said a draw, but I think I actually scored it 7-5 Zhang. I'd have to go back and rewatch it. He definitely lost the last. He lost like 9 to 12, 9 through 12 pretty clearly, and he lost. What knocked him down in the third? I thought he lost 4, 5, and 6 pretty clearly. I think he dropped him again in the seventh. So that's kind of how I had it. But it was a close fight, man. I thought it was pretty good. I kind of had a feeling they were going to give it to Parker by the end there. So I don't necessarily feel it was wrong, but like man, if I had bet on Zhang, I'd probably been a little miffed about it. But I mean, Zhang's like 40 something. He's a super heavy puncher. And this is a classic. This happens in MMA all the time, but this is another one where it's like you've got Joe Joyce, Joseph Parker, and Zhang. And each of them have a win and a loss over the other one. Like, dude, Zhang destroyed Joe Joyce. And Joe Joyce did the same thing to Parker. So Parker, like, coming back and getting the win kind of made it a cool, like, kind of equilateral triangle between the three of them. But dude, the main event, I won't make this too long, but I've been a big fan of boxing and
Right,
MMA for a long time. I'm a big fan of both sports, so I put
right.
this on the timeline. I'm a big it was mixed emotions for me, man. Like I like Francis a lot as a fighter. He was my favorite UFC heavyweight for a while. So I definitely didn't like seeing him get starched like that. But I'd be lying if I said that the boxing fan in me didn't feel some kind of validation. Like, dude, this is what I've been saying, man. Like, you just respect boxing. It's a tough sport, and like
Yeah,
they are the best at what they fucking do. So like, I just feel like both sports should be respected for like their place in combat sports in general. So it did feel good in some respects, but I've never been a big Joshua fan, and I like Francis a lot, so that was kind of tough. But I did think AJ would get it done, but I think I actually like my official pick was AJ by decision. So, yeah, man, that's kind of what I thought about that. But yeah, the timeline's been losing their shit over it, and just kind of what you expect as far as that.
yeah. Just I don't understand the disrespect. I mean, Francis fought 5 minutes. made 20 million. That's like 4 million per minute. So, shut the fuck up.
Dude, he got a
Trust me.
bag.
Yeah, trust me. When is, you know, tomorrow is Sunday, he'll be at the local Valentino Givenchy, Dior shop,
Oh yeah.
buying expensive clothes. He'll be laughing. So, shut the fuck up, and you don't have to disrespect him. So,
Yeah,
most of us
exactly.
would have done it. I mean, me and you would have done the same thing for 200,000 or less,
Right, dude?
So,
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
shut the fuck up. There's a lot of idiots
The
out
man the
there.
man got paid and that's
Yeah,
crazy. Your second boxing fight and you are fighting AJ? That's
yeah,
wild, dude. I don't think people realize how fucking crazy that is. But
yeah.
yeah, so
He's-
AJ did the boxing world proud, but I've never been the biggest fan of the dude and I really like Francis. So it's kind of like fuck, dude. No. But hey man, it just is what it is. So that's kind of the difference, man. Like that's hey, both sports I feel should be respected, and this is kind of why I love both sports, man, because it's just like boxers can fucking box, and like the heavy punchers can punch, and just that's just all there is to it, man. So yeah, that's really my two
Yes,
cents on that. But man, we got two
I
ninety
saw
nine.
some. I mean, I
Say
saw
what?
some other comments about, he fumbled the bag with the UFC. He should have done,
Bullshit.
I mean, the thing about the UFC, you have a 360 degrees contract, like in the music industry,
Yep.
you know. And now he's has more freedom. You choose freedom, of course. You,
Oh yeah, and the leverage he'll get, man. Like you, it's pretty much downhill from that. Like you fought Tyson Fury and you fought Anthony Joshua. Like Tyson Fury is undefeated, and AJ has only lost to Andy Ruiz and Usyk twice. So it's like unless you're fighting Usyk, like Wilder's like older and kind of washed, and man, like you, if he wanted to keep boxing, it's not like the fights he could take would be against a lot. They wouldn't be against a higher level of competition. Like he's already fought the two best dudes in the world, honestly, if you ask me,
yeah,
other than Usyk, right? And Usyk's about to fight Fury, so it's like, dude, you already started at an incredibly high level to
yeah, too
just
high
jump in
level.
like that. So yeah,
Yeah,
he didn't fumble shit. He's a
yeah,
multi-millionaire now, and
yeah,
he's laughing his ass all the way to the bank. And you saw
yeah,
him. I mean, he got up eventually, and he took the L like a fucking man, and he's a fucking rich man now.
yeah. He'll be crying when he's spraying on some expensive perfume in
Oh yeah,
Saudi
he'll
Arabia.
be wiping his tears with fucking $100
Yeah,
bills.
yeah. Womp womp womp. Yeah, shut the fuck up, idiots.
Gotta at
Too
least
many
pump his
idiots.
brakes.
Too many idiots. Yeah. So it is what it is.
I,
The only things that's negative for you know Ngannou is that his marketing value when it comes to boxing, he has to most likely take a pay cut next fight. So, but it is what it is. He's made 20 million now, 10 million, 30 million in less than 6 months or something.
right,
So
and it's like, dude, you put most of the other heavyweight division against Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, and they're probably gonna fucking lose. Like, that just is what it is. So it's like, if Francis wanted to, he could probably go in there and like, I would like to see Francis against like Dillian White or Francis versus Joe Joyce. Like, that'd be fucking sick. Like, I'd love to see him in some
yeah,
more boxing matches, but like, that was a pretty. I mean, you want to talk about jumping in the deep end? I mean, you don't get no deeper than that. Fury and AJ back to back. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. Crazy.
yeah. So all the best for Ngannou next. So
Absolutely.
yeah, man.
Well, I mean, I think this is a perfect time to just segue right into the UFC, man. Now I usually have burning questions, but shit, boys, you just kick it off, Bubba. Whatever you want to fucking talk about, you just let it rip.
Yes, I mean, is Timothy here or what? Did he get the message? Oh man, no,
Well, I
so
put the link in.
no.
I put the link in the chat.
Yeah,
So Timothy, I don't bite.
maybe I
Hard.
can
Um,
I can I can send it to him via DM. Hold on a
sure,
second.
sure.
Hold on a second.
Whoever, man, anybody in the dome is welcome to come through. It's the pregame is open to all. The front door is open. Come
M-
on in.
MMA lock of the night. If you're listening, you're welcome. Manpreet.
Now it might get a little rowdy if that happens, but
We can sing Punjabi songs, you faggot. Oh
boys,
shit.
dude, this is probably wishful thinking because my channel will never fucking get big, but if I ever do, man, and I start getting some like, I know that show has greatly improved the production value, but I would love to get a soundboard. That is like my fantasy, dude. To get a
Right, right.
soundboard with like ridiculous, like a maniacal, like Joker or like Mozart from Amadeus, like just like just some
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous shit. I could just like hit right there. That's my dream, man. I want a
I
soundboard
used
with a
I
bunch of
used to
ridiculous
be
pipes and shit.
I used to be very popular in the late 2000s with Arnold and Steven Seagal, and
Oh my god.
they're
Stop
still
whining.
around, but yeah, stop whining. I hope you have enough room
What?
for my fist.
Yeah, I hope
I'm
you leave
gonna
enough
ram
room
it
for
into
my
your
fist because I'm
stomach.
gonna ram it in your stomach. I will buy. Um,
Yeah,
who's it, Steve? I'm
yeah.
Detective John Kimball. I'm a cop, you idiot.
I'm a cop. You did. Yeah, I
Oh
used to
yeah, dude.
download those prank calls from the internet.
Oh, well, yeah, dude. I used
Napster
to
or
listen to all
something.
those. I used to listen to
Yeah,
fucking Group X. I used to listen to all that
yeah.
shit. Fucking if I could get a fucking 55, maybe fucking whoosh, my way on a soundboard. Oh my god, dude, I'd be in business. So yeah, what
No, that's not.
boys?
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
No, if you want to talk, we can talk about the first fight. It's Morose versus Wood. I mean,
Yeah, let's talk. Tell me about it, dude. You're the WMMA whisperer, man. What's gonna fucking
I
is
don't,
one
I
of
don't
your
know about that, but if I don't know if you watched the One FC last night. Janet Todd, two belt champion at One FC. It was her retirement fight, and you saw what happened. She lost. She could. He didn't fight. She didn't even fight. To her level that she's used to. She TKO'd several chicks at the promotion, but she was retiring. She got knocked down. So, I mean, what do you think is going to happen with Jojo? It's the same. I mean, have you ever left a job in your life, 2 cents? You
Oh
ever
my
been let
god, are you
go?
kidding? Is that a serious question, dude?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll
oh yeah,
explain.
dude. I have
Me
I
too,
have
me too.
dude, the walkout is the best, man. The
Yeah,
angry fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're
yeah.
cool. I
No,
I
but
literally
yeah,
stormed out of a fucking place like
yeah.
that, and it was the most like glorious feeling. I felt like I was in a fucking like my own music video. I bust open the doors like, oh, I'm free from this fucking canish place. Like I
And
love it.
and how motivated were you the last month you worked there?
Oh, dude, I wanted to fucking slit it, man. I hated
Exactly.
life.
There's the answer. There's the answer. And the same will be for Joanne. So people like, yeah, we're gonna bet Joanne Caliber, lots of strikes and volume and everything.
Oh man.
How about you suck
Well,
my dick?
dude, this is such a greasy rematch, bro. And I didn't even know who I was gonna pick, so I just let the coin speak, man. This pick here. This is my pick on the screen there, and it's literally only because the coin spoke. I had to have some fucking Macbeth like fucking prophecy from the other like from another realm like speak for this because I man she'll probably win the whole fight and then just like she'll knock Morose down with a leg kick or something and then just fall into her guard and get arm
No,
bar.
I mean, look at Shevchenko. She can't take the same punches anymore. The way they react. The same with JoJo. Look at how her face was, fighting, jangly bangly Luana Carolina.
Way back.
You
Oh,
know,
God. Yeah, I just fuck this fight, man. What, dude? I'm sorry. I said this. I said this on Aaron's show. I said this on the Pub podcast. I'm gonna say it again today. If you bet on this fight, and I'm not judging you, I'm not saying you're a bad person, but if you bet on this fight, you do in fact have a gambling problem because there is no reason with all the other spots on this card to get greasy on this dumpster fire. Like there's no reason to even do it. Why? Why would you like
I mean,
unless it's
there's
Moreau's?
logical reasons. No, no, no. There's logical reasons. Rematches, 70% percent the same person wins again. That's a really high number, man. 70%.
Yeah, sell me on it, boys.
Yeah.
So you think
So
Moreau's armbar, Moreau's submission?
yeah, some form of submission. Yeah.
Oh my god, Kenner, what do you want? I'm sorry, dude. This cat's driving. This cat is like being insufferable. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, if she's doing the ground and pound and Joanne is extending her arms, then the arm bar will be there.
I mean, I can see that. It seems too good to be true, but I said that about Chirez. Like the lightning does strike twice. It happened against
Uh,
Ankalaev and
I
Kutalaba.
have to ask you. I have to ask you an intimate question. Did you see the Moreau's video?
Oh my goodness gracious! No, I did not. Getting scandalous,
Oh
boys.
my!
Make me blush a little
Oh
bit.
my! Oh my
So
goodness!
is this a like an OnlyFans like
Yeah.
sexual like pussy
Oh
and titties
yeah.
video?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Fantastic.
shit! Some fucking
Fan-
like fucking pussy blasting, dude. Some finger blasting.
I mean, okay, I gotta say, her pussy's it looks fantastic, man.
Oh, is she fucking? Is she like?
Oh my
Is
goodness!
she like jamming massive dragon dildos into it and shit, or is she just like? Is it just some little pussy play?
It looks. I mean, yeah, you can Google it yourself. You can observe.
God,
I mean, great.
great in the morning. Nice. So apparently Moreau's has a fucking nice tight box. That's pretty word up. So yeah, I don't know, man. I can see JoJo winning like a decision. I can see her getting armbarred, and I guess like if you're betting like Moreau's or pass, like what Moreau's by submission or pass. Just why?
Yeah, it's saying, you remember that Jessica Rose Clark?
Yeah,
She got
dude.
she got submitted, right? She didn't even fight the submission for didn't fight the hand. So
Well,
and she said
she's another fucking OnlyFans whore too. So
she's like, I didn't want to be there, and so people are,
all she cares
yeah,
about is being able to pay for them tatties.
yeah, people like. I mean, you saw the first fight. Everything Morose threw, she landed. She dragged her down by the neck. She was a white belt in Subway. Now she's a black belt. What's gonna happen? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't give me a free bet on this fight. I'd just throw it on fucking Curtis Blades or something. I'd lose it on something else. No, thank you. Well, yeah, we don't have to go in order or anything, dude. Like any fight you're interested in talking about or any shit you want to talk, man, just shoot from the hip, big boys. The floor is yours, my friend.
The main event. I really like. I really like Cheeto to get it done in round
Oh
5.
shit!
Yeah. In my head, I'm thinking Sean is gonna try to wrestle, hold him down, then get really tired, really, really tired, and then get knocked out. So
I'm gonna make a banner for this. So anytime you have like a take or something, it's just Big Moy speaks. So that's kind of like
yeah,
your
I mean,
take on it or whatever.
look at it. He's from Arizona, right, Sean? Yeah,
So Cheeto,
the
what do you think?
career.
Cheeto by submission? Is that what you said?
Knockout, most likely.
Cheeto by knockout? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it, dude. I haven't heard that take a lot. I've seen some people on Cheeto, but not many by like another finish. Because I mean, technically, that's how he won the first one.
Yeah. I don't like Sean. Sean O'Smelly. He thinks he's great. Yeah. Come on, if you have hair like that, you know that's a smelly guy.
Yeah, his grundle probably smells crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Probably got some serious gooch poop going on. Like there's some dudes you can just look at and be like, you smell like shit. Especially like unbathed, like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, and if he's with a man or a woman in an intimate setting, they start touching his hair and start touching, start touching his fucking hair, and the French fries will drop out of the hair and coins and.
Dude, I used to work with a dude like that, and like everyone knew him as just this like stinky motherfucker. It got to the point where like he had to get pulled into to our boss's office and like told like, dude, you need to do something about your hygiene. So like there's some people, dude, and you can just tell O'Malley's one of them too. It's like you emit a fucking sour odor. Like you smell like sour milk and cheese and fucking butt sack and BO just like all mixed together and a little bit of Axe. He probably smells like Axe and Gooch mixed together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what round do you think if you had to guess one?
I hope it's round 4 or 5. 5 would be amazing. The 5th round would be epic, but yeah.
So I've got Sean in my version of the Locker Room Talk podcast parlay.
Right.
Well, no, that's not true. He's in the core skeletal structure. So it's like all of us are on Gamrot and O'Malley. I'm on Michelle, but yeah, O'Malley was in everyone's parlay, and I told Big Show and them this yesterday, and I said I won't going to be juror number 8. I'm not going to be Henry Fonda that like holds it up and like maybe we should reconsider O'Malley. Like I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm just saying he might be. It's not like that. I'm just saying I might be the one to be like, if it goes wrong, I don't be surprised if I'm like, if I remind everyone that I didn't want to do this, but I'm also not going to be the one that holds it up either. So I like O'Malley here. Cheeto just doesn't have the defense, man. I don't see it. I don't see this one going down exactly like the first one. So I feel like Cheeto can't really afford to start slow here, or he is just going to get tooled up bad. I think O'Malley's looking to prove a point here. But I am curious to see how Vera approaches this fight because I don't know, man. I think he might want to prove it won't a fluke. I don't know. This is one where I'm not like I'm definitely sweating having O'Malley as the anchor, but I still think he wins. You know, that's my thoughts on it.
Did you see the ceremony weigh-ins? How tense and nervous and anxious Philip Lins was?
Yeah, man, that
this idiot is painted in green. You're standing there.
Yeah, I would have like been laughing. I would have been trying not to laugh.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
You look like Lou Ferrigno, motherfucker.
Yeah. So I think he's gonna get knocked out if he's already so scared.
Let me say this. I am rooting for Lins. He's in the John Lee. I'm pulling for him. I'm rooting for him. But my pick is Kutalaba. I'm hedging that with a Tapology pick on Iwan, but it's not something that I would have bet. But dude, I ride with the John Lee every week, ride or die. And last week, Aaron cashed it, so I love tailing that one. So let's fucking go, man.
John Lee is in Canada. He was sentenced to serve the Ministry of Faggotry. Currently sucking Craig's dick.
Great. I got on the Panthers. What up, Jackie boy? What are you doing?
You want to come
Jack?
in, Jackie?
Yeah,
You
Jack,
want
if
to
you
talk
want to come in and
about?
talk some shit, I ain't heard that soothing, sweet magic honeybee voice of yours in quite some time. But you
You
want to
want
come
to
hang
talk
out with your
about?
old bud
You
no
want to
more.
talk about perfumes? You want to talk about?
Yeah, you can talk musk with Moyes. You can talk
Yeah.
parfum. You can come over and just hang out with an old Ted. Whatever. But what's up though, Jack?
Click the
Moreau's
link, Jack.
OnlyFans plus Iceman.
What a retard, the Iceman. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ, the mongoose.
Yeah.
Talk about another person that probably has a wild scent to them. A distinctive aroma, if you will.
Yes. He smells like fried hog.
What kind of fucking description is that?
Uh,
Fried hog. Fucking like you talking about bacon, boy? You talking about? Are you talking
yeah,
about
with
the
the hair,
guy?
start burning the hog, and all the hair gets burned up, and you get all the
Oh
sulfur
my
smell.
god, we're roasting like fucking like roasting one over Spitfire. Oh god, how long, you guys? I got to do a quick errand, but then I can hop in. Yeah, we'll be here, Jack. We'll be here. I can wait around for an old Ted like you. Nah, man. I'll probably go until like 5 or so, I imagine.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
good enough. No, that's good enough.
wrap it up, give people time to get ready for the fights and shit. And,
I think I have Almeida by sub as well. So
no, nice. Well, let me put that up there. Where is the things? Okay, here we go. Almeida by Somish for that.
yeah,
What type of submission do you feel?
I don't know. I mean,
Give me a prediction.
Curtis Blade has been in the UFC for 8 years, right, or something.
Yeah, he's been in for a
So,
while.
so let's see. He has absorbed 25 head strikes each year, full contact, 8 years. That's gonna add up. Then all the head strikes from the sparring at the gym, that's gonna add up.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's been wrestling since he was a kid. That's his hips, his knees, his neck. He won't be able to be the same guy who crushed Overeem or Justin Willis or Alexei Olenek. That Curtis has gone, man. It's over. Can't trust it.
So, talk to me, big boys, because I have had a really tough time. You know how, like, I don't know if you do this or not, so I don't want to speak for you, but a lot of times I try and just like blur my eyes and like visualize how I see the fight going. It's not always right, but I can't help but doing it. And I've just had a real tough time visualizing how this fight goes because everything you said about Curtis is true. Like, I don't know where his chin's at. I don't know where his durability, like in general, is
Yeah.
at. Like, so, but
Okay,
like,
let us break this down.
yeah, let's
On
try. Let's
a
chop it up.
on a Neanderthal scale, from 0 to 100.
Dude, talk
Where
to
do
me
you
like
play?
I'm the dude. Talk to me like I'm the dumb fuck redneck that I am.
Okay,
Just talk to me like I'm a fucking 6-year-old.
okay. From a scale from 0 to 100, defining a stone age Neanderthal subhuman man.
Fucking,
Where do where do
fucking
you where do you
monolith. Fucking
yeah where,
staring at the
yeah
2001 monolith.
where do you place Curtis Blades?
I think
15,
Curtis is
16,
kind of
17?
where he should be, like top 10, but not top 5.
Like, are you saying he's 90% Neanderthal?
Oh my God, boys. Why are you framing it like this? No, dude, I'm saying like fight IQ. Yeah, it's not. I'm saying it's closer to Cro-Magnon man, But
Yeah, exactly. There. Okay, we stopped there. You said exactly. Cro-Magnon man. So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen is that the fight starts, and Curtis is gonna just be thinking of the takedowns. He's gonna try to uh, time Almeida's takedown. What's gonna happen then? He's gonna kick him in the head. He's gonna do the chicken dance, get taken down,
oh,
and
that
sub.
shot! Oh my God, it clubbing
The
from.
threat, the threat of the takedown will open up the headshots.
Oh my God, for this.
That's why Khabib. That's the story of Khabib and Islam and Mukaev and everybody is so scared of the takedown. You know.
Yeah, he does. I mean, Almeida does have a crazy blast double. Like, I am almost 100% convinced that he's on the sauce, and it's just like it translates to, man. It's insane, like how quickly and explosive that blast double is, uh, or how quickly he fucking hits it, and like,
Or if he gets kicked in the head and then he reacts by shooting in, he'll get guillotined or some form of a front choke. So don't
okay.
overthink it. Don't overthink it. I've
Yeah,
seen
I
it
mean,
too many times before. Too many times. Too many
right.
times.
So I'll play devil's advocate on the other side, but I'm not betting Curtis. But that's been my pick since ever since I saw this fight. I just felt like Curtis is being a little overlooked. I can't push back on the fight IQ. I think it's pretty poor. And I now that I've heard you say that, like I can see Almeida's path a lot clearer now. Because Curtis does have a dodgy chin and even worse fight IQ in my opinion. Because if you look at the dudes that have knocked him out, it's like Lewis and Francis. Like, okay, like I can, I can give you a pass on those. But it's the IQ, man. Like he was, but this is where I want to kind of play devil's advocate, and this is where I will make the case for Curtis, even though I don't think it's incredibly strong. This is totally a 50-50 to me, and I think the line is like disturbingly accurate. But Curtis is a glass cannon, but he is a cannon, man. Like he does hit pretty hard. He was on his way to knocking out Lewis. He's knocked out some people, man. Like he does hit pretty hard, and I just don't know where Almeida is as far as like his durability at heavyweight. Because if you look at Rosenstrike and Lewis, like yeah, he handled him, but it was almost all grappling. Like I don't know if he wants to stand and trade with Curtis on the feet for 15 minutes, and I don't know if he can take it. I
That
think
may be.
I think if
Yeah,
anybody's getting knocked out standing, it's Almeida.
it's
But
Almeida, but
Curtis does have a dodgy chin, and that club and sub. Oh yeah, I think that's beautiful. And yeah, I think if you're on Almeida, you would want
Almeida's
to think.
been knocked out at 205. Those guys at 205 are much faster than the heavyweights.
It's true, but it's the power too. Like
Yeah, but if he can see the shots coming and he can roll, so he'll be
that's
safe.
true.
He'll be
That's
safe.
true. Moyes and your boy chopping it up, breaking it down. So yeah, I like that. I like
I
that for
want to
you.
talk about the fights.
Be the chat. Talk about fights.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Noah, I
Hey,
will whoop your ass. 2 cents, I will whoop your ass.
fucking right here. Hey,
Right.
just let her know. Just let her know. Um. So yeah, I like that. I feel a little bit more clear on possible routes to victory because this one has really just been kind of bugging me out. But my pick is still officially Curtis Blades. I was having trouble visualizing the Almeida side. When I do think about Curtis's path, I think it's most likely a knockout because I think if they're grappling, like Almeida is going to get the better of that. As crazy as that sounds, but on the feet,
Yeah,
I do like Curtis more, and I think he hurts him and puts him away. But
he
not
has
something I
some.
feel confident in, and I'm just staying very far the fuck away from it. But I'll be rooting for you, Big Moise, to get that Almeida by sub, and I'll make sure people remember that you said this before the fights.
We had something similar at the Eurotrash PFL. I went. Yeah, this big black guy had his, he was facing a North African MMA fighter, but he has a couple of subs in his record, so he had his guard very low and just walking around like an idiot. Got kicked in the head, finished in 10 seconds.
Right.
So
Hey, Moyes, I don't know if you know this. You can answer this question for me or not. If Jack comes in here, can I just leave it on this because I've got it on the third setting as far as like the layout for the stream or the panel or whatever.
right, right.
So if he pops in and I just leave it like this, it make the three of our screens equal? I can just put somebody on the bottom.
Yeah, he'll be
Okay.
one of us will be at the bottom. Yeah,
Okay, cool. Because I don't want to make it where I'm
power
like,
bottom,
cool. Yeah,
power
fuck you,
bottom.
Jack. Should have been here anyway. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah,
Please don't leave. Please come in here.
a few spritzes of tragedy of Lord George. What a
Yeah,
great perfume.
yeah, dude.
That's who made that? Hold on a second. Tragedy
Yeah, I'm
of
a basic
Lord.
white bitch when it comes to cologne. Like I said, I like Tommy. That's been my favorite ever since I was like in eighth or ninth grade and started wearing the shit. Tommy, Tommy Bold is what I wear right now, and yeah, I actually just had some Tommy Hilfiger, use some Tommy Hilfiger body wash, and
Yeah,
I like just
the
I just like the way it
guy,
smells, just fresh and clean. And
the guy. Yeah, that said, the Aqua di Gio, the same guy who made that, who made
oh god,
the
yeah, fucking
Tragedy of Lord
that's
George.
Armani, right? Acquadigio's Armani, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Dude, everyone was
Great
dude.
stuff.
You could
Expensive, but great
in the
stuff.
fucking late 2000s, you could not go into a club or a bar and not just fucking smell Acquadigio, man. It was like why am I wearing this? I smell like every other fucking dude, bro, in this motherfucker that's out here just trying to get pussy. It's like it's
Well, it
everyone
was,
smells like this.
it was from what I remember, it was Cool Water by Davidoff. It
Yeah,
was Fahrenheit by Dior. It was Eternity by Calvin Klein, Obsession by Calvin Klein,
yeah.
and Aqua di Gio, and
Hugo Boss was good for a while too.
yeah, Hugo Boss, and uh, Saint Laurent Chorus.
In America, a lot of people like Lucky
Yeah,
You. That was popular for a little while.
yeah,
I still like that. I still think it smells good. It's not my favorite, but I rocked that for a while. And shit, what was another one I wore? Nautica. I like Nautica when I was younger.
yeah. It's cheap. It's
Polo
good.
Sport. You know.
Yeah, Polo Sport, Polo Green, Ralph Lauren Safari. I really want to buy the Safari, but only if it's close to what I remember from when I was very young,
Yeah, Jack knows.
like 24 years ago or something. So
The dog days, boys.
yeah,
Just out there, just a squirrel trying to find a nut, man. Just out there trying to dog some puss. Smell like fucking
yeah.
Acquadigio, all drunk as fuck. Yeah. Good times. But yeah, man, pretty good pregame so far. Talking about we're just talking about Almadian Blades. What do you think, Moyes? What's next? What do you want to fucking shoot the shit on next?
Did you see her? Did you see the fight between Savada and Jinhin at E1 FC?
I did not. Tell me all about it.
Um, I mean these new MMA fighters that are coming up now, they're crazy in terms of athleticism and risk taking. She's like she was like kind of Murata, remember Murata, but with striking.
Okay.
So she was pressuring the other chick really hard and just setting herself in triangles and arm bars. She didn't give a fuck. She got out of them and uh, just fought at a really ridiculous high pace. That's a fight you should watch. It should be on YouTube. So
What's her name?
Savada, hold on a second. Let me check. I don't say it wrong, so the Japanese people here will call me a fucking racist. Hold on a second.
Yeah, don't be disrespecting the Japanese
Um,
now.
yeah,
That's fucking. That
Chihiro
should not
Sawada.
much.
Chihiro Sawada.
What's the spelling?
Sawada. Sawada.
Sawada.
Yeah, she used to be a freestyle wrestler for Japan.
Sawada. Bush.
Yeah,
Yeah, your boy likes Japanese martial art. Sawada. What's the
yeah.
let me look
She's
this up.
four.
Let me look
She's
this
four. She's 4'11". Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Sawada MMA.
Great smile. A lot of these Japanese chicks have great smiles. I've heard.
Chihiro Sawada.
Yeah, exactly.
7-0. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta follow her on
Chihiro
Instagram.
Sawada. Bush. Chihiro Sawada.
Yeah,
Olin. Should we say prospect to watch? Call her prospect.
yeah.
All right. Okay, there you go. God damn it! I wish this would add this thing. Come on, man. Why is it doing this? There we go. There we go. I had to save it first. That's why. Yeah. User error, of course. Yeah. Chihiro Sawada.
User error.
Yeah, just 2 cents being a dumb fuck. What else is new? Yeah, man.
We're all dumb fucks. The older we get.
So Chihiro Sawada, I will definitely check her out. Maybe sometimes you can get like lines that are a little bit what's the word? Generous.
Yeah, she was only minus 180, I think, 70 yesterday. So very good line.
Nice.
So yeah, just insane how she fought. Like a venomous mosquito. That's the word.
Mosquito.
Yeah,
A fucking malaria carrying mosquito.
yeah. That's how she fought, man. Just
a fucking like an
ridiculous.
Ethiopian mosquito. Jesus
The,
Christ.
the pace was fucking ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it.
Nice. Dude, you think maybe she ends up in UFC, or think she's just going to be one's like champion?
Too small, man. Too small.
Too small.
4'11".
Right.
Yeah, I don't wait. I don't weight division, maybe. I don't know.
Right. Do you think we ever see an atomweight division in the UFC?
I hope so. They should, they should do a $1 million tournament or something. To spice it up.
Yeah.
I mean, if a Eurotrash MMA promotion like Octagon can have a €1 million tournament, why the fuck can't the fucking UFC?
I think they can make a big girls division too, like a 155. I think they could get some big bitches to come in there and fight.
Yeah, but the talent pool isn't there, man. It's the smaller.
It wouldn't be there, but like yeah, I because I think there's no because the highest is 145, and so no one and it's also like a thing. Like
the limit is 135, and the best prospect there is the Brazilian chick, right. Sabrina de Souza. So she can probably beat up half of the roster in the UFC already. She's only 1-0, but the talent level is too high. So
it's funny, man. When I did train boxing. It wasn't for very long, but this is like 2016. There were a couple chicks that were in there, and it was just a striking gym, so it was just chicks doing Muay Thai or boxing. But there was a couple of them I was like, man, they weren't like big or fat or anything, but they were still like, how are you gonna make one of these like lower weights? And they were pretty decent too, but it was like it's like, man, it's crazy that like the highest weight class is like 135. Like, dude, you are way bigger than 135. but she wasn't like a blob or anything. She was just a big chick, and it's like, yeah, there's no weight classes for them, dude.
Right.
So, yeah.
See
Shout out
if
Combat
we can
Sports and
connect to the chat.
yeah.
I haven't tried it before. There you go. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's go. Continue.
Let's go, big moys. So yeah,
allow.
What fucking fight do I want to talk about, dude? Dude, okay, Moise, can I not just while we're on the WMMA, can I get your thoughts on Barber versus Sermonara whenever you get a chance?
I mean, Sperminara is gonna do what Sperminara is gonna do.
Yes, dude. Oh my god, sperm.
She's gonna run around and not fight. And Ra Faber is gonna say, yeah, hit her in the stomach. You know? Oh my goodness.
Macy, hit her in the stomach, dude.
Oh my goodness. I'm going straight to hell.
Macy, dude, that stomach's open all day, dude.
All those miscarriages have damaged her.
Oh my god.
You know?
Moise, can we at least go a month?
I'm going straight to hell, man.
Can we go a month before we get canceled?
Oh my god. I'm going straight to hell, man.
Oh god, I don't even want to make jokes about it because I do feel bad.
I know it's very bad, and
but that's the thing. I don't know where her head's at. That's why I can't. Normally, yes,
she's depressed.
It's that big of an underdog. It's
depressed.
Like, say what?
She has her. She's standing at the end. You know, she's standing in the tunnel and. Can't go past the end of the tunnel, you know. She's depressed.
That's what I'm wondering, man. Like, yeah,
she's trying to go over the tunnel, right? She's in the tunnel, but she can't get out of the tunnel. Now she thinks by fighting she can somehow get out of it. Yeah. That's not good, man. That's not good.
Damn, Bo.
Basically, she's saying, I won't self-harm, but I'll let Macy harm me instead.
Right. Not self-harm. It's kind of like suicide by cop. Like, I don't want to kill myself, but I'll make you kill me.
Yeah, exactly. Just for your information, we're not.
This is Chuk being a little sadistic or masochistic rather, and wanting Macy to fuck her up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if it wasn't for hearing all that shit about the fertility and all that, and like if it wasn't like a 10-year gap, like this is a couple years ago, dude, I don't know. I'd probably bet Chuk or Sermonar or whatever, but yeah, I don't like the question mark.
Like, I hate,
dude. Macy's 25 and she had like 10 fucking fights, dude. Like, she is just getting started, man. And Chuk is like, I don't know, bro.
I mean, once Macy feels her power and she feels like there's no particularly great force that's being connected on her face or her body, then she's gonna march her down and land some really hard hooks to her body, and the volume might be lower, but the most significant strikes will be landed by Macy. So
I agree.
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if she gets a knockout in round 3. So exactly, Noah. It was Andrade. I was thinking about it.
Oh my god.
Andrade killed the first baby.
Oh my god. I know that's like he's joking, but like that could thinking about how that could actually maybe even be true. Like that's oh my god. Like maybe the chances of having one for real, like that. Oh my Christ. In nomine Patri, Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Jesus. Yeah. infertility and miscarriages, and Moise and I are going to straight to Hades.
Yeah, we're going
Five
straight
people in
to
the building.
hell,
Yeah.
and we'll be singing, "Baby, Baby,
Uh, all this fucking,
I
all this.
love you with devotion."
Hey man, all this blasphemy
I
bringing
really,
people. We got five
yeah.
people in here now, so shout out to the five in here. Hope y'all having a good one, man. Just
Baby,
talking some
baby,
shit.
I've handed you the lotion to love you with the sweetest devotion. Stop for a minute.
Ocean. Jesus
I don't
fucking.
remember the lyrics. I have to make it up. I have to freestyle.
Yeah, do a little scatting, boys.
Holy shit! I have to freestyle this shit.
That's off the top, dude. That's off the top of
Oh
the
my
dome.
god. We're
All right.
going
How about
straight
some
to
off the
hell.
top of the dome with my fitness consigliere, Michelle? Yeah, I know some people. Is you on Olasachuk?
Pereira by sub.
Interesting. I like that style. Tell me more about that. I'm all
What,
ears, sir.
what happened between Chris Duncan and Manuel Torres?
Great. Yeah, you would think the
Dun-
one guy that was
Duncan.
supposed to knock the other dude out almost got
Yeah.
knocked out, and then he getting submission.
Then he switched, right? Then he switched like, fuck this. Let's go to
So
the
this is
ground
win
instead.
duality. Is that what I'm hearing?
This is a clone. I don't know what you call it. Clone of a fight or a copy of a fight. I don't know.
Interesting. Interesting. What kind of submission do you figure if you had to guess?
I think head and arm.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, that old arm triangle.
yeah, head and arm trick.
Great anyone.
Yeah.
Do you think it's off a takedown or a knockdown?
He's gonna connect a really hard shot, and then he's gonna duck under. And
Yes.
Michal is Polish. He's Eurotrash, and
Yes.
you know how bad Eurotrash grappling is. Just
Oh
read.
my god,
You
Foote.
saw the PFL Paris event. 2 leg locks, 3 leg locks submissions. That never happens in the UFC.
Muy mal.
Never.
Very fucking bad. Oh good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it, dude. I personally I've been thinking about it. Like I'm thinking maybe I don't
Man,
know, dude.
thinking
You got
about
me
it the
tempted
time
to switch to that
before.
sub now, dude.
Yeah, you should better play it.
You got
Yeah.
me. Well, I'm not gonna bet it, but I might switch a pick or two. I
I'm
might
thinking.
I might go Pereira by submission on that old Pub Sports Radio Pick'em contest. But yeah, I mean I'm on Michelle. I think he's the better fighter overall, and yeah, I mean he's a pretty big dude. He's a pretty decently sized middleweight, and I just think he's way more fleet of foot, and I think he's fast with his counter striking, and I can see Mikhail doing a lot of chasing and lunging, and
Yeah, he's gonna
I
do
think,
the Eurotrash stuff. You know.
mhm. And yeah, I think the submission upside is very much Michel Forat. So, hey man,
Yeah.
I like the submission.
Yeah.
So Bo says I could see Macy running out of ideas. Now that could happen with Caitlin too, like her maybe sticking moving on the outside, like keeping the broomstick in Macy's face. But I'm not confident in where Caitlin's head is at. Like she may just like start seeing red and like, oh, I want to fucking have a baby and just charge forward and get knocked out. So that one I just don't really know. I'm picking Macy, but I'm not like super duper confident in it.
Well, you just can't tell. My Michelle.
Fucking ridiculous. Oh my god.
Yeah, the,
Boys,
the
you
faggot
are
has
making me
even a song.
laugh.
He has a song. It's gonna be a submission.
Um,
Just
what is
can't tell. My Michelle.
Michelle?
Guns N' Roses, baby.
Let's see. Let me take a look at what this line is at. on my square ass sports book.
Well, my Michelle.
Dude, DraftKings, when are you gonna fucking sponsor my show, dude? Do you see what kind of traffic I'm getting here, dude? Be foolish to pass.
Well, you're gonna be called up by somebody at DraftKings, and they'll say, "Well, sorry, we don't like white trash like you talking about the fights. We need, we need, we need to see your face. You need
want
to
to see
wear
my
some
face?
good clothes."
It's coming soon, man. I know y'all think I'm bullshitting, but it's the face reveal is coming sooner than you think.
But we'll have a backdoor offer for you. You can suck my dick. Then
They
I'll
can give me
sponsor
some
you.
hush money, dude. They can give me some hush money if they want to.
Yeah.
I'll take hush money if the number is right, of course.
Yeah. Like the guys from We Want Picks, one of those guys probably sucked the dick off the year ago. You know,
they probably sucked a powerful corporate dick.
I mean, he called himself Freckle Salamander. I mean, look at his lips, all dried up.
Oh my god,
He's
dude!
sucking really good.
Oh my god, Moise is on a fucking roll. Jesus Christ,
You can never suck too many dicks in your life.
All right.
Gay for
Well,
pay.
I gotta keep my outburst down. I think I woke the missus up and she's gonna fucking shut this whole thing down.
Wake up, young man. It's time to wake up. Your love affair has got to go for 10 long years. I miss Stanley, man. Alice in Chains. Yeah, he was great. Best voice.
So we got Don't Tap. What's up, Don't Tap podcast? Song plus 115, Burns plus 135, Dustin Poirier plus 190. Great. Where'd you get that fucking line? Is that great? Barner decision even. Almabayev sub plus 100. O'Malley and Baba minus 103.
The problem with Barber is I think he can knock her out. That's the issue, man.
Oh yeah, dude. Don't Tap. That's a former champion. What up, Don't Tap? Yeah. What up?
I mean,
yes, indeed, dude.
Just live. I mean, if she comes out and the first thing she does is kick Sperminara in her stomach, you know what she's gonna do. She's gonna go for TKO.
What up, player? What up, champ? How in the hell are you? Yeah, just sitting here talking some shit, waking my wife up, about to fucking destroy this whole fucking thing. So I gotta fucking tighten up here, boy. Shit. But yeah, man, welcome to the pregame. Smoke something, drink something. I need to reload the bowl. Speaking of which, but what's up next, boys? What you want to get crazy with next?
Oh man, I think the Frenchie is gonna
Smoke
get it
something,
done.
drink something, suck something.
Yeah, always. Round 3 submission. I think Dustin is done.
Dude, you're fucking done, boys. I'm gonna fucking kick you out of the stream for that.
Dustin is done, man.
I don't think so, but we'll see. We about to find out. I know that. That's what I know.
Yeah,
I know one of us is at their own personal stylist, and one of us used to shop with their clothes from Fashion Bug. That's what I know. So Don't Tap says we had Malat versus Jason Anik on our podcast last week. Nice. Going at it. Yeah. So what was I gonna say? Yeah. Let me.
Jason Panic. Jason Panic. Remember that?
God. Yeah.
They disrespect my wife. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave the UFC, man. Yeah, man. Shut the fuck up.
Poirier is my heaviest bet. Not crazy. I'm not going crazy. I think I have a unit and a half total on this entire card, but there's a half unit on Poirier, and every other bet I think is like a quarter unit or less. So I didn't get a good line on Poirier. I thought he peaked out at like plus 185. I don't know where you got that fucking plus 190, dude. That's awesome. That's
I
real
think
fucking
I
sick.
think
But
more. He'll be plus 200 by right before the start time, I guess. So
yeah. Oh shit, I see it. Okay, he's back up now. Plus 185. Yep.
yeah, no,
Maybe
it's gonna
that's
go up.
great.
It's gonna go up. It's gonna go up.
Well, I'll tell you what, Moise, you better hope that Dustin's done, because if he ain't, then Benoit is going to be the one that's done. If Dustin still has it, I think Benoit's getting knocked out. But we'll see. This is
um,
real
he
prove it
has
spot.
This is Dustin's 30th UFC fight. He has weight cut it 35 times. You know what I'm saying? So his
I hear
body
you.
is not the same.
He's definitely not. He's definitely not the Dustin that he was like a few years ago. I think
I
that's
mean,
fair. Like,
there's no medical study about the adverse effects of weight cutting over a period of time. So it's he's one of them. I know.
right?
Can't
Well,
be
yeah.
doing this for
If he's not done, which I personally don't think he is, this I'm retiring thing, like he's been saying that for a couple of years. I definitely don't like hearing it, but it's also not lining up with him saying like I'm going to finish Saint Benoit and I want to still go in there in the fire. Like that doesn't sound like a dude that's where this is going to be his last fight. I think he's on the back nine for sure. I think he's only got like another year or so, but I don't think this is the last one. Like I don't think this is Poirier's retirement fight. If it is, then it is, and I'm wrong, and I'm going to look stupid. But I don't personally believe that in my damn heart, in my nutsack. So I like this bet on Dusty. I think he's the much better fighter, and I'll tell you what, if Benoit looks anything like he does against Zaleski, he's getting knocked out. Like Matt Frivola is nowhere close to the level of Dustin Poirier. So this is a real prove it spot for Benoit, and it's. I mean, you want to talk about
Benoit is
locking
gonna
him up
wrestle.
top.
Let's just be clear. He's gonna wrestle. He's not gonna stand and bang. He's gonna close the distance and shoot in
He
until
better not.
Dustin's gonna break. Yeah, he's good. Dustin's gonna break. So and what's Dustin gonna do? Pull a good guillotine?
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you, Don't Tab. I think it's a little crazy. Yeah, I don't agree with that.
What's Dustin by submission?
Yeah,
That might be a good angle.
yeah,
Hold on a second.
yeah. Moy's a sharp cookie. Yeah, I mean, I think that is his path, but I'm hoping that Dustin can fight his ego and be like, all right, you're the tough guy. You're the fucking god of war, Mr. Special Forces, Mr. Boko Haram killer. Like, all that shit's badass, man, but
He
it's
has
like
a,
weapons fighting and like military shit doesn't have a ton to do with cage fighting. And he actually started training MMA to improve his hand-to-hand combat skills. So it's like, that's not something that was just inherently known to him. He had to start that
he
in 2017, and like Dustin was like at his peak in
no.
2017. So, you know,
That's true, but he was a judoka when he was a kid, and then
that's true.
stopped being a judoka when he joined the army.
Yeah,
Then
true. It's a good counterpoint.
hold on a
Touche.
sec, let me check. Dustin, but plus 1500,
Lord have mercy.
and
Hey man,
run one sub when they're dry.
Dusty's a black belt, if I'm
Run
not
one sub,
mistaken.
yeah. Run
Dusty
one
got a
sub
black belt.
is plus 4000.
Let
Holy
me
shit!
reload this Apple Crisp real quick.
I have to play that.
Little poke on it. Why not, dude? Fuck it.
Yeah, plus 4000.
I'm saying if he cannot get the submission and he cannot, I'm not saying Benoit can't win. I just think it's like 60-40 to 70-30 Dusty, maybe 75-25. And that's just not what that line says to me. So I'm counting on Dustin not being done. If he is, then Benoit's going to finish him. But if he's not, I think Benoit is the one that gets checked. So we'll see. But
You're
yeah,
next. I'm done.
I think that's sharp analysis, Moyes. Like that's the clearest like A to B path of least resistance is like exploit some of Dustin's defensive grappling tendencies.
Yeah, I mean,
Boom. Bada bing. Dude, you saw that fight against Thiago Moises? Like, he was just saying, hey, counter me. Pull counter me. Like, just knock me out on a counter. Counter left hook or like a pull counter right hand. I know Poirier's southpaw would be opposite, but yeah, man, I just think Dustin's the way cleaner boxer, and he's just more reliable in a 5-round fight. And I trust his cardio. Like, the only time Benoit's gotten a decision, he fucking lost. So, like, I don't know, man. And that's a 3-rounder.
There's no doubt that Dustin. There's no doubt at all that Dustin is the better MMA fighter, has the better resume, but the decline
True.
doesn't discriminate about your
It does
resume.
not. Father Time is undefeated, and fights don't take place on paper. They take place in real time. So we're about to see. We about to, as they used to say in them old commercials, that thing got a hit me. We're about to find out. You about to find out, Bo Squatch. So yeah, boys. Hey, appreciate it, dude. Thanks, sir. Let me know.
Just look at his training partner. Sabah Humasi. He's getting knocked out every fight now.
Dude, Hamasi is he has a bad chin, man. He's a good fighter too, man. Sabah Hamasi is a good fighter. But
I don't know if he has a bad chin, but he walks forward like
is it Chromag? Is it Chromag fight IQ?
Chromag, yeah.
No.
He's a Syrian, right? Yeah.
So yeah, Dustin, please God, I know I've slandered your name so fucking much. I know I have dragged Dustin Poirier's name through the mud so much that I probably need to go to hell just for that. But please, I'm super serial, my goat. Sorry about it, and just knock this motherfucker's head off, please. I'll just kiss you. I'll kiss you right on that fucking pea head forehead of yours, dude. Please win, Dusty.
Exactly.
Moyes, you have been killing it with the zingers, man.
Yeah, we need entertainment. We need laughter. You can't be like these others, sucking DraftKings CEOs' dicks,
Sucking weenus and penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I agree. It's not anything like, it's just kind of how I would be if I was just sitting there watching the fights with my boys in real life, or like sitting there talking shit with my brother,
You know who the worst are? Why they came into my attention? It was when they tagged Maverick and Jasmine Jasowidis in their betting video.
Mm-hmm.
That's so low level, man. Just you should be talking about the betting stuff at discretion.
Right.
Don't involve the professional athletes in this.
Maverick's cool too, man. She's a cool chick. Shout out to Miranda Maverick, man. I know,
yeah, she's very cool.
She Mills has done a couple interviews with her. I was there for the first one in the live chat, but yeah, she's a cool chick, man. So yeah, shout out to Maverick and Millie Mills. Dude.
My first interaction with Miranda was I wrote something like, "Why isn't Vanessa Porter in the UFC? She has this record," and she wrote in the reply, "Well, she's on all the steroids or something."
Yeah, she's sharp cookie.
She deleted it though. But
Oh shit! Okay, we got somebody coming in here. Let's see who this is. It's either somebody from the Dome or it's somebody from. Oh, this might be Jackie Boy. Hold on. Hand of God. I think I know who this is. I want to. Okay. I'm getting Spidey senses tingling. If this is who I think it is, I'm gonna be happy. All right.
Lay it on.
I think this is Jack, but welcome, Hand of Goddard.
Yo.
It is. What up, Jackie boy? How are you doing, my brother?
I'm doing well. I'm still out on my errand. I'm on my way back. So I'm hoping to know how much longer we will be on. So.
Hey man, I appreciate you coming through, man. Talk to the people, Jack. What's on your mind, brother?
Yeah, I'm
what's up with your hair? What's up with your hair?
Dilbert terms.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dilbert. I got I'm not entirely sure what everybody's takes are this week. I know that I've got one that 2 cents is not going to be happy about.
Jackie boy, are you on Burns?
No, I'm on Jack.
Jack Del not. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You think are you thinking inside the distance or you think decision? What do you think?
Round two.
I'm thinking KO personally. I think that what it comes down to is I think Jack Della. I have a lot more faith in Jack Della to survive in scrambles than I do in Gilbert to survive in exchanges on the feet. I think Della might get put in a bad spot, but he'll get out of it. And I think that Gilbert can't Gilbert legit can't strike in exchanges. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I mean, Gilbert was the last bet that I made. So, like, of the underdogs that I am betting, he's probably the one I'm least confident in. And I'm just hoping that he does put Della in a bad spot and puts him away. But I am worried about Gilbert on the feet. Like, Jack is younger, fresher. Like, he hits really fucking hard, and Gilbert doesn't have a good chin. Even at 170, he's still been put down and knocked out. So, yeah, that's my fear. I'm hoping you're not right, Jack. But yeah, I'll best of luck, brother. I'm on the other side there, but I get it, man. Are you so? Yeah, Jack likes so it'll be some Jack on Jack crime. Jack's hoping, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
I think it's gonna be a Herbert Burns fight. Round one he's gonna try to hold him down and get tired, and round two Jack is gonna knock him out.
Yeah, I hope not, but I can see it. Like, yeah, if I was gonna pick Jack,
I mean,
Jack,
how durable is Hafez? They're Arab.
Yeah, I know. It's just why I'm picking Burns is like I don't know if he is going to survive. Like if Gilbert gets on top of him and locks up an arm triangle, I'm not convinced that Jack's getting out of that. But we'll see, man. I'm hoping that happens. I'm hoping they're not just banging on the feet for 15 minutes. My fucking nuts will be in my stomach, dude.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about it being like hometown advantage for Gilbert too. That's a bit scary.
I think,
but like I
the
said,
plan is.
My bad.
No, go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about the hometown advantage, but I think that Della's going to find a way to get him out of there. So I am worried in a sense if it does go a decision, but I'm expecting him to be able to put him away. To be honest.
Yeah, if I was on the Della side, I'd probably pick him by knockout myself. So yeah, I like that, man. Well, best of luck to you, Jackie boy. If there's anything else you want to talk about, man, the floor is yours, and yeah, just let her rip, man. It's damn good to be back on stream with you, dude. Been a while.
Jack, did you see the Morose video?
Morose video? I don't think so.
You should watch it for research purposes.
I'll check it out. I'll look. But yeah, Bo's bringing up the OnlyFans curse, and she's the Iceman pick this week as well. Like, I'm damn tempted on like the JoJo side, but I don't know if I can do it.
No, it goes by submission. You know it. What is your gut telling you? She's gonna get subbed, right? Yeah. Then his phone died. Jack, are you still alive? Should I call 911?
What's up, boys?
Oh shit!
It's good, son. It's good, Tim.
What's going on, man?
What is up, dude? Thanks for grabbing the link, man. How you doing?
Doing good, man. How about yourself?
Dude, I'm good, dude. I'm getting pumped for these fights. It's getting that time. Like, can feel the intensity starting to like build.
Yep. I just woke up from a nap, man. I had a late night, so had to take a little nap, get ready to go.
Dude, nice man. My wife's napping right now, dude. I just about woke her up and like destroyed this whole fucking stream. She would have gone scorched earth on my ass, but I fucking dodged a bullet there. But shit, man, good to have you on stream. What's on your mind, my dude? You got the floor.
Oh, nothing much, man. I'm. What did you guys already talk about on pretty much every fight here?
Nah,
we
I mean,
talked about
just
Sperm
jumping around.
Minara.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a Italian dish, like a sauce, doesn't it? She's got
Yeah, carbonara.
a little sarmanara on my spaghetti the other day. It was solid. Yeah, I mean that fight's interesting to me. I mean, I think that like it should be 50-50. I mean, I don't get the line being what it is. I'm not saying like I'm like planting my flag on a Chikagian fight. Like she never really separates really big. But I mean, Barber, I think Barber's just like gotten a couple huge robberies. Thought she got a robbery against Lee. Thought she got a robbery against Maverick. No, don't really rate her game too high. I mean, if she gets Chukagian in the clinch, I think that's where she can do the most damage. But I think like standing and at range, I mean, it's going to be like Kiaz versus air punching missing by like 5 feet.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
that's
we
what I'm
had
worried about, and that is exactly why I'm not betting Macy. It's like what I don't like about the Caitlyn side is the age and the whole like the fertility
psychological.
thing.
We talked
Like,
about it.
not knowing where her head's at, but like, yeah, I'm picking Barber, but I'm just fucking staying away from this man. This one has greasy split written all over it, unless Macy knocks her out, and I'm just not sure enough on that.
Yeah, I mean, like 8-1 on Chukagian by split, and like 2-1 pre-flop for her money line wise seems like a pre-flop bet on her is smart, and then like after a round or so you could get maybe a plus number on Barber, and then see like you could just play for free.
Right. I like it.
We believe she is depressed. We believe she's taking the fight because she won't harm herself. She's gonna let Macy harm her.
Okay.
Get it?
This is like a an MMA version of Suicide by Cop. We were saying she wants Barber to like just like do all the damage to her.
This is the MMA version of Dr. House, you know. So that's our take. She won't harm herself, but she'll let Macy kick her in the stomach. Yeah, you know.
Jesus.
Dude, I was tempted to bet her though, man. Like seeing that number, like, oh, dude, she has chuked on some people before and just gotten that nasty split. But yeah, I'm too pussy for her. I'm staying away. But man, we've been kind of just jumping around. So like, if there's any fight you that's on your mind or anything you want to talk about, just fire away. We're just shooting the shit in here.
Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think about the Almeida, the fight of the week on Twitter, the Almeida versus Blades fight? I mean,
yeah, we talked about it.
Greasy.
I'll take over. What I asked two cents was that on a Neanderthal Cro-Magnon scale, where do you place Curtis Blades from 0 to 100?
At 98.7.
90, exactly. So what's gonna happen is that Curtis Blade is gonna have his guard very low to time the takedowns from Almeida, right? That will open up the headshots for Almeida. A head kick. The head kick lands, and he'll shoot in for a takedown, and then more or less the fight will be over by a submission.
Yeah, I mean, it to me, it's like I can see if it's standing for any long, like if he's able to stuff takedowns, I think Blade has him really covered on the feet. But there's really hardly any data except maybe the regional fight where he got knocked out, where Almeida got knocked out, like where he doesn't stand with guys at all. Like so, the line on the thing about it is the line on Almeida by sub and like sub 1, sub 2 are so wide. I don't think we'll ever see them again.
I'll never see them again.
You know what I mean? So to me, it's almost like I should just play it just because you're not going to see that line. I've played it every other fight that he's had. So
trust me, if you see him coming out, in the octagon with his hands low, you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I would like to add that I think the only reason why he's even picking as well is because he 50-45'd Derrick instead. It's only been subbed a couple of times, right?
That's the
Yeah,
weather
Jack.
in UK.
Yeah, Jack, I'm sorry. You sound like you were in a goddamn wind tunnel. I'll be honest
Oh,
with
right,
you.
it
I
is,
missed
Jack.
about half of that. Sorry, dude. It's that old Jack literally lives in like the Lord of the Rings, like as far as the landscape and the topography and shit. So I can forgive it, but I literally couldn't hear only about half of what you're saying. So if you want to
I
repeat
wrote
it,
in
go
the
ahead.
I wrote in the chat.
Great. Okay. Do it.
He said it's only a pick 'em because he didn't finish Lewis, but he did 50-45 him. Yeah, I mean, like Lewis also is like, it could be impossible to arm triangle that motherfucker. You're like, like he just doesn't have the neck. Like he doesn't have his,
Right. It's there's some like logistical issues there.
yeah. Getting your legs around his back to like take a like a full body triangle is like just impossible, or full body lock. It's like it's impossible to get your body.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Well,
man.
Almeida by decision was plus 3,300 or something, so I may have bet him on himself. So, there's
One,
always a possibility for that.
I'll tell you what, boys. One fight that has not been talked about that I would love y'all's opinions on is that old curtain jerker for the pay-per-view, Jan and Song. So whoever wants to start, or fire away.
A Jan all day. I mean, why not? Why not? He's a pressure fighter, and Song has to rely on takedowns and wrestling to win some moments. He won't be able to do that. So clear 29-28 Jan, as usual.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, I wouldn't say like he's got him covered because Song can crack, obviously. But Sean was saying this last night in the pod, and I totally agree. Like, I mean, how many times has Jan trained and fought like the Song Yadong archetype fighter in his life? Like, I mean, he's seen this guy a million times. And
he has hundreds of amateur boxing fights.
But
go ahead. Yeah.
Now you have to look at the strikes. Jan has more head strikes and land combos, so it's not even. You don't have to spend 1 hour thinking about it.
Yep.
It's Jan. Head strikes, combos, pressure, anti-wrestling.
Too. He has way better defense, and Song has great combos, but he doesn't move his head a lot. So what I always worry about with Jan is him the slow start and the potential like robbery split.
That's
dude,
that's what I said in Spaces today. I said this fight to me has like the highest percentage of robbery on it. Like just of all the fights, this is the one where like because I was really gonna make a huge bet at like minus 110 on Jan, and I was like, why haven't I bet this yet? I'm like I'm completely confident in him. I'm really confident in his abilities, like everything. I'm like, and then I'm like, oh, I just think he's gonna get robbed. Like I just have a very strong feeling that it's a 29-28 that goes 29-28, 29-28 the other way. And then he maybe gets one judge and like gets like a 30-27 on one judge and then loses a split. So yeah, major fuckery I think could happen here.
So yeah, I'm worried about that, but this is also like I'm a shameless Jan stan. So the second bet I made on this card was just automatic. Like my two favorite fighters, Jan and Michel, just jamming them together, plus 190, not thinking about it. Like kiss my ass. Yeah, I'm biased. I don't care. Like so I'm hoping that he doesn't. But like I don't know. Jan could knock him out, man. It depends on how Song fights. Like if Song tries to be a tough guy with Jan, like that is the fight that he likes, dude. Song was getting tuned by Corey Sandhagen. I know that's a completely different fight because he's a bigger fighter, but like, man, I don't know. Like, I think Jan is a little bit sharper, but if it's close at all, I'm going to be sweating like a motherfucker because they love robbing my dude. And Song, yeah, he's got a little bit of what do you call it? A little swag, little sauce on him. So I could see them narrative wise just putting the fuck to Jan again, like using him to like boost another dude's fucking profile. But we'll fucking see.
Yeah, yeah. And Jan is back with Archangel Michael MMA team. The guy with the 3 belts at the One FC. So only good stuff.
Yeah, man.
So I saw that you said you're on Pereira against Oleksiejczuk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just I didn't think too hard about it. Like I think he's the better fighter, but what do you think about that one?
We're on the opposite sides on that one. I have a bet on Oleksiejczuk by points at 5-1.
Nice, dude. We'll fucking make the case for the people for anyone that might be on Lord Mikhail. Give him some fucking beat that old war drum going into the fights.
I mean, the thing is like I just think that the style of fighter that beats Oleksiejczuk is really good wrestlers, have really good jits, gas tank to do it for a decent amount. I think he can stuff like the initial takedowns of guys. He usually will get up. And I just feel like if Pereira tries to wrestle here, he better get him down early and you better sub him really early, because if he doesn't, that will make his gas tank go. The thing that Pereira really doesn't like in his fights is guys that pressure forward and keep coming at him and don't give him space to do his flashy shit. And if he can't walk them down and like move around and be able to attack and be first to attack, I think he struggles with guys. So I don't think that Oleksiejczuk's that type of fighter. He's going to walk forward and he's going to want to bang in the phone booth with him. And to me, I think both guys are really durable. So I think fight goes is solid, and I do think that both guys can take a decent amount of damage. So that's why I like the Oleksiejczuk by decision. I thought that was like, I think that he could get the volume edge. I think he could have the bigger shots and then just win maybe a 29-28 and just like, that's a 5-1. I said, why not take a little shot at that?
I got the Pirate Pereira by submission.
Yeah, I think if he's gonna win easily, I think that he's got to get him down. And then, but when was the last time that he like went for like more than 3 takedowns in a fight?
Right. So my take on this is like, and this might be just my wishful thinking, and I'm super biased on Michel. I'm a lot higher on him than some people are. I do think his skills are a little underrated, though. What I'm hoping happens is that he stays on the outside. I do think his footwork's a little bit better than Oleksiejczuk, and I'm kind of visualizing Mikhail like trying to take his head off and like lunging a little bit. And Michel does have a good pull counter. Like he has a pretty crispy like 1-2 for a guy that's that big and kind of looks like a fucking karate do kind of. I mean, he is. But one thing karate does have is good countering, good sneaky countering, and I'm just kind of visualizing him frustrating Mikhail, and I'm hoping that's what happens. But Michel can be a little bit unreliable, and I would be lying if I said that like I haven't seen a ton of people on Mikhail Oleksiejczuk, and that's kind of worrying me a little bit. Like Michel seems to be pretty popular, and that line has not like ballooned towards Pereira. So I'm like, like what's going on here? But yeah, it's a biased bet, but yeah, that's what I'm hoping and wishing for. So let's fucking go. Let's fitness consigliere season. But I like it, man. I like you're probably like the most confident person I've seen on Mikhail. That's like I just haven't heard or seen many people on it. Best of luck to you.
It's also like it's one of those fights too where I just think that with Michel, it's like, okay, he's usually fighting a lower weight class moving up, and Oleksiejczuk is usually fighting a higher weight class, and he's just moved down and he's looked good since moving down. It's not like it's not his first time doing that. So there's usually with Pereira, he's usually using a little bit of a size advantage and being a size bully against guys. And I just think that I don't think he's going to have that chance this fight, but it should be a good fight. I mean, it's one of my more like, can't wait to see what happens and how these fighters go about. Cause like Moise was saying, like, if like Moise was saying, if he goes for takedowns and really commits to doing it, I want to see if he actually like what he does after he attempts more than 2 or 3 takedowns in a fight. Now, if he gets him down and insta subs him, that to me would be it. Like that'd be kind of shocking because I think that there's not a lot of guys that have just, unless they're really fucking good grapplers, that have done that to Oleksiejczuk. Obviously, that's his weakness.
I would say the way he subs Oleksiejczuk is club and sub. Honestly, if he's trying to like cut the cage off and Pereira just pivots out and hits him with a pull counter and then just pounces on him, that's what I would say his most likely path to subbing him would be. I'm more envisioning just like a Pereira decision or maybe a Pereira TKO, and obviously I'm fucking hoping for that. He's like the fucking first leg of this 2-legger. So, but yeah, man, best of luck. I am pumped for that fight. I totally agree with you on that. I think that like this is the early prelim headliner, right?
I think it's like isn't it the 3rd or 4th fight of the night?
Yeah. So this is headlining the early prelims.
Fight past prelims, yeah.
Fuck yeah. The rest of the fucking early prelims are terrible, but yeah, this is
Moise. How do you think the sub happens? You think it's takedowns and just grind?
How did the sub between Manuel Torres and Christian Duncan happen? The same shit, same fight all over again. In my head, at least. Mikal is going to land something sharp and heavy, and Michel is going to panic, wrestle him down, and see what happens there. So I got to rely on the Euro trash skills in BJJ, not standing up to his Brazilian jiu-jitsu. So
Michel better not revert back to his fucking knucklehead tendencies, dude. I will be a hot little potato, dude.
Do you guys have Moroz getting a sub, or do you think that goes to decision?
I have fucking passing by a fucking 1,000 yards, man. So you tell me, dude.
Yeah, I already bet the sub at plus 375, and then put some like sub 1, sub 2 with parlays with Jailton sub 1 2.
Yeah. I think the sub comes in round 2 this time. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think? What kind of submission you thinking? I'm by.
I would think. She jumped guard last time doing it. I could see a rear naked choke situation too, where she gets like a really dominant position, and then Wood just gives up her back and says, "Stop hitting me," and just take my neck. I want to retire.
Yep, she's gonna quit.
As a Wood better, I would be so fucking worried if she dropped her. That's what I like. That is like I picked Wood. Like I could literally coin flipped it on Aaron's show Wednesday. I was like, I don't know, I don't care. The coin will speak, and it just landed on Joanne. But yeah, that's what I like, dude. I could see her just like dominating Moroz, and then just like pop your sub over.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing is like if you're on Wood, Wood decision is fucking plus 420. That's just a stupid line. Christ. That's just the stupidest line ever.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I put that in a parlay with it was super small, like giving like a 0.1 unit on her and Chukagian to win a decision to like win $400, something like that. So it's like it's just a stupid parlay. But I'm like, all right, if she wins, I want to have a little action on it. But yeah, her lines are always like Wood's lines are always stupid. Her decision line and her split decision lines are always like so far off when it's her like only win condition, in my opinion.
Yeah, because she's always like she's in Mario Kart. She's always like sitting right behind the banana peel coming out the back end. There you go. What haven't we talked about, Moise?
No, I just want to say we always talk about the win-loss, loss-win duality, Moroz lost by sub. She's going to win by sub now.
Ooh. Moise and Tim and Jackie Boy, if he's gotten back to the Shire. How about that old Pedro Munoz, Kyler Phillips? What do y'all think about that one?
29-28 Phillips. He's gonna run like a bitch.
Get out of here, dude. Leave my show.
He's gonna run. And I ran. ran so
I
far
I could see that being the kind of thing where like maybe Phillips will win, but then he won't cover his line because Pedro is just such a tricky guy, and he only really loses decisively to top end guys. So
Right. I'm so worried about Munoz getting robbed now. Like I'm on Pedro. I just bet it, like not even thinking too hard about it. Like, okay, he's just got such an experience advantage, and like he just went 3 with Cheeto, who's about to fight for the title. I know he really doesn't deserve it, but I'm just saying, like, I know the age is shitty, and like Kyler has all the upside as he's the more youthful barrage, and like I'm worried about Munoz getting the fuck put to him, but I just feel like it's going to be close. And at plus 205, like I'll take the chance at a split, like because I really think that's what's going to happen. But I don't fucking know.
It's not like
yeah,
Pedro Munoz has the best cage cutting abilities with his footwork.
True.
He's a punching bag. He'll be a punching
True.
bag the 2 first rounds. Then
Boys,
Yalta
don't fucking tell me the truth. Don't.
yeah, that's. But I'm more worried about him just like being like his classic punching bag style. But dude like never gets hurt by anybody, and then Kyler does like have moments in fights where he gets like super gassy, and those are the moments that like I would be worried about on the Kyler side.
It's tough to visualize, man, because Pedro is always seems like he's getting overmatched a lot of the time, and like it does seem like they're setting Kyler up to get a big win. That's like the theme of this card almost. So it's like, am I just falling into a fucking trap, just betting these old grizzled fucks? Like probably, like that's kind of what I am. Like just
Well, that's kind of actually I didn't talk about it because I was like in the wind tunnel, but I'm on Yedong. I took Yedong just because it's been a while since we've even seen Jan in like a purely striking kind of fight, and I don't really anticipate Yedong to go for that many takedowns. And like you say, Jan notoriously a slow starter, so like him giving up a third of the fight right off of the bat wouldn't shock me at all. And then just like who knows where his head's at as well. If Yedong feigns a takedown, he might just go like full, PTSD Vietnam flashback mode with like the Marab fight and stuff. So yeah, I'm just taking the shot on like the younger, more youthful guy who I think can crack and has potential to like land a big shot too.
unfucking real. I don't talk to you in like months and years. It's not even like years. This is the fucking.
I've only just noticed that like half of your boys are like on this card. You got like Poirier, Jan, Michelle Pereira, like a bunch of guys that you love are on this card.
I just fucking hate when I'm on the other side of every fucking. It always seems like I get fucking smoked when that happens. And there's like
I know you're
years
gonna
of
you're
data
gonna be
on
on.
this now, like,
I know for the fact you're gonna be on Kevin Holland too, right?
I'm not betting Holland though, dude. I'm picking Kev, but I do.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Moreau's. Like you couldn't give me a free bet on it. Like I just lose it somewhere else. I'm not.
Yeah. The only time I ever had enough faith to betting Kevin Holland was against like a very similar style matchup to this one in Wonderboy, where I'm like, surely Kevin can like actually get this one done against that's Wonderboy, and then he shoots the bet there. So I'm taking MVP.
Yeah, I got colon cancer by betting on Kevin Holland in that fight, so I don't. I can never bet him again after that shit.
Yeah, that was like my one and done Kevin Holland spot. I was like, this is the one. Kevin Holland can get this one done. It's like, nope, not even this one.
Yeah, I've had some good betting, good betting experiences with him with like Jacare and some certain guys where I'm like, okay, I'll take a shot, and then the Wonder Boy fight for me was like I told myself I'm never gonna bet this. My asshole is bleeding and I'm never gonna do this again.
Yeah.
He's too unreliable, dude. I love Kev. He's so funny and entertaining, and when he's good, he's like awesome. But this is another one where it's like if it goes to the cards and like I hear that like judge so and so scores, it's like I just know, man.
And split is 4-1 on this one. I will bet that. I think that's
insane.
I think it's
those guys have been like patting each other on the back all week as well. Once I started seeing that, I was like, oh man, this is definitely going to a decision for sure.
like if you like take like make a line for like the amount of high fives is like over 10.5.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen is very simple. You know the Mickey Mouse GIF I use? We're just staring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kevin Holland is just gonna stand there and stare
So
for
so
10
I
minutes.
I'm an amateur gambler compared to all of you, but I will say, and I don't normally chase at all. I just make my little fucking piker slate and I stick to it, win or lose. But if I'm up, I will be hearing that ends and split is like 4-1 like that. I'm gonna put a little something on that if I'm up when that fight rolls around because that just don't sound right.
Yeah, that seems. I just think that both guys are going to like Moise just said. I think both guys are going to just absolutely stare and dance around and high five and like hug before each round and like yeah, it's just
Staying, dude. I think it's gonna look like fucking Adesanya and Anderson Silva. That's kind of what I see.
sparring. It's like going to be like a sparring match.
I'm hoping
Um,
Kev knocks him out. I'm hoping that he MVP just like overcommits at the wrong time and it's like a car crash, like intercepting like right hand or something. But yeah, it'll probably be some fucking greasy split.
Back to your Munoz bet. Like, did you consider not betting him pre-flop and then betting him live instead? Because
because I'm just stupid and I always do that. I always just like because it's what's been working for me in fairness. Like I don't overthink it because I don't like doing a lot of tape study. I look at the lines and if a line seems off to me, I'll just fucking pull the trigger. And because I'm not putting a ton on it, it's not something that I like think about a lot. So no, like any consideration, like, oh, maybe I should have waited to see if I got a better line or see where it went, or like it was just Munoz, he shot bet on the dog and I just bet it.
His round, I mean, like the round one equity for him against Kyler is like I just think it's super low that he wins round one. I think it's like less than 10-15%. So I just think that you'll probably get like 3.5 or 4-1 after round one.
Yeah, I've heard a few people. Lou said that on Wednesday on Aaron's show that it's like Munoz after round one could be a crazy live line. So yeah, that's another one.
There's an edge. There's an edge when it comes to live betting. If you have Fight Pass, you can watch the prelims. You can have the stat counter on. You can see how many strikes landed, and you can pull the trigger based on that. I was very successful when I live bet Silva versus Stamen.
Like Oliveira, been doing the live spaces with Narco Cop like a bunch like for over the last few years, and like honestly, I feel like live betting to me in tennis as well as in MMA is like it's almost just the best way to go, as opposed to you can make certain pre-flop bets. Obviously, you have to do it. We're betting, but like the amount of momentum shifts and the amount of like over corrections on lines in fights is just obscene. It's absurd. Like you can easily play for free on both sides. Like Oliveira last week was 20-1 at when he was getting his ass beat, and then like 30 seconds later he's mounted and he's winning the second round with the last minute and a half beating the living shit out of
right, and that line's gone.
Yeah, he went from like 20-1, 11-1, 7.5-1, and then he was like 300 favorite. And it's just all right. So you literally can bet 2 plus 250 on or plus 220 on Sopai after round two. After like he's won Sopai won round one. Maybe in one judge he even like potentially was still won round two because he won 3.5 minutes of it, and then he almost gets killed, and then he gets fucking kneed into oblivion. But it's just like people were cashing like huge tickets. They just anytime some guys like get knocked down. If you have somebody that's like really really durable and they get knocked down, or if they have a cardio edge in the first round, they lose the first round. The books don't quantify this fighter. This fighter is a major gasser, and
they don't bake that into their line.
It's not an all. It's not a human. It's like just a computer basing the thing, and just like it's just an algorithm, and it's like it's so exploitable.
Yeah. And see, that's the other thing too, is like why I'm only going to do it if I'm up, because what happens is if I'm down, and every time I've been down and try to chase, like I'll get it back on a live bet, I fuck it up because I think that I'm just like I'm trying too hard. Whereas like now I'm only going to do that is if I'm up and like it just looks right, because dude, you're right. Like I've seen it happen a million times where I'm like, God damn it, I should have bet that. Like that live line is insane. Like it's just it's wild.
Yeah, just play for free. I mean, that's the other part about it. I think that's really that it's a good way to go betting wise. Is just to play consistently for free and arb off on sides and just be like, all right, I like you're saying, like I don't want to get greedy on a thing, but you're like you see the 7-1 or you see the 5-1, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna bet this, and then you see maybe the other guy gets down to like. Not even, he doesn't even have to get down to even if you're sitting in a 5-1 ticket. You could be like -200. You're like, all right, I'm going to play for this. I want to win this amount of money, and I'm going to be able to do that now easily.
Hell yeah. Good
Yeah,
shit, man.
definitely live betting Cheeto after round 2. It'll be mine. He'll be plus 2,000 or something. So that's the bet.
All right. Well, one fight. I'm not going to be on too much longer. I'm going to wrap this up here shortly. But one fight we have not talked about, and I don't know how much it needs to be talked about really, but we haven't touched Scamrod and RDA. I'll just say real quick, like I think Gamrod's going to win, and I have him in 2 out of the 3 parlays that I made or tailed this weekend, so he better fucking win. But does RDA have any kind of chance here, boys? Or like, is that line just a total fucking trap? Because I considered it, but thought better of it in the end.
He looked very old this week. That was my first reaction when I saw him at the press conference and the media stuff. He looked very old. So he might defend the first takedown, but then the second comes and third comes and fourth, fifth, sixth, 8th,
Right.
10. Yeah.
Gamrod has that ridiculous cardio. I just think it's like I didn't love the money line, but it's like it's playable, I guess, especially if you have like 3 or 4 legs in the thing. But because that's shit, it's Aaron put him in the Zhang Li, so I tailed the Zhang Li right there. And then on Thursday with Show and Mills and Billy, like it was Gamrot and O'Malley, so it's like God, I'm not gonna be fucking sweating that at all. But I stuck Pereira in there, so we'll fucking see what happens with that. But this motherfucker better win, man. Like Gamrot, he is a good fighter, but he looks sketchy in some fights that he's gotten a couple sketchy splits himself. And I just I want to bet RDA so bad because I just like him so much more as a dude and a fighter. But like the motherfucker's my age, and it just seems like Scamrod is just gonna fucking toss him around, and yeah,
Exactly.
probably gonna win. I don't know, man.
Yeah, if you're on RDA, it's just him bet him by split. It's like 14-1.
Jesus Christ Almighty, that's fucking nuts.
You can just like the only thing that I think that Gamrot wins a decision, like 80% clip here, but it's like he doesn't really do much on top. He doesn't hold guys down. And then it's like I don't know. I feel like the judges are like really, really not giving any credit to control grapplers in the last year or so. Like they're just not. Every once in a while they'll come back and they'll give a fight to a control grappler and everybody complains about it. But it's like over the last year, man, it's been a ton of just control. It's almost like they think like a guy that goes for takedowns and tries to control dudes. It's like they say, oh, he can't strike, so that's why he's doing this, and he's losing the fight.
They're trying to shed the crotch sniffers.
Yeah, they're not giving any credit at all to guys that have that game.
Yeah, unless the judges are paid off, like in the Jack Grant versus Lazy King fight.
Yeah,
that's pretty bad.
Yeah. All right. Well, boys, this has been good shit, and I really appreciate everyone that's come through, especially you, Tim. First time on the show.
How many live viewers did you have today? 10?
Not that many. It was slow, man. I think the most we had was like 5. I think it peaked out at 5. Usually I get a few more than that. Usually it's like on a good one. We've had 11 in here before. We've had 11 in here on these pre-games or whatever. But
True sense, you suck.
I know, dude. I ain't worth a fuck, man. That's why I'm not like worried about like I'm trying to grow my channel, but I'm not like expecting it, dude. But anyways, before y'all get out of here, I got one question. I'm not going to go through all these, but of these, I want to ask y'all number 4. Who's getting robbed, man? Who's getting the fuck put to him tonight? Real quick, I'll just go around, starting with Moise. Who's getting the fuck put to him? Of anybody?
Robbery. Cheeto.
Cheeto? Tim, what do you think? Who's getting robbed?
My clear one is Jan. I think Jan gets robbed in this fight.
No! Yes, son of a.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, Jackie boy, what do you think? Just say Jan too, you son of a bitch.
No, I don't think he's gonna get robbed. I think he's gonna get knocked out.
I knew you.
Let me think. Trying to think of one that'll like favor somebody's bet.
It'll piss me off. Yeah, go ahead.
No, yeah. I don't know. I was thinking about the Gamrot one, and like I like the number on RDA, but you know what I like even more? I kind of like the number on Gamrot sub at like plus 1,000, if I'm honest. Just because RDA is so much older and they're both grapplers, I expect it to be grappling exchanges, and yeah, I don't see Gamrot has more, air quotes KO wins in the UFC, but they're just like from injuries and stuff. I don't think dude like really has particularly good striking and is a grappler at heart. So yeah, I think Gamrot sub at 10-1 could be worth a sprinkle maybe.
I wanted to get to that too. I agree, Jack. I was thinking about giving that as the Lambo play, but then I took the end split and RDA split. But the other one that I had on my list was the Gamrot by sub. Because it interests me a lot.
Yeah, it's a good number. It's a good number for a fight where you would expect it to be at least a few grappling exchanges.
It's very hard to sub the fighters from Nova União.
Yeah.
They rarely get subbed.
Yeah, he's a very battle-tested, really good grappler. But for me,
I think Gamrot's just going to scurry around into his little rat holes and just rat maze his way into a fucking, get his little hunk of cheese at the end, a little decision, 49-46 decision.
I do think if it were to happen, it would be more likely to happen late as well, due to RDA being such a good grappler. I think his cardio would basically have to fail him pretty much.
Yeah, I agree. All right, boys. Well, that's it. I got to wrap it up. The old
Parisian gets robbed.
So what?
Parisian gets robbed.
All right. Yeah, we can end on that one, boys. We can wrap it up on that one. You didn't disappoint, Jackie boy. Been a while, but I appreciate it, man. Tim, thanks for coming through.
Thank you,
boys. Yeah, I'm gonna do this again, man. I'm gonna do this again probably on the next card. So I'll drop the link again if anyone wants to come through. But yeah, thanks again, and appreciate it, boys. Catch you on the next one. 2 cents. Peace.
Sweet. Good talking to you guys. Peace.